first, whilst the rowing takes place on the regatta lake, and then the second week of the Olympics will have the new sprint in Paris. See for Fernando Pimenta is the European champion. Mats Pedersen, really impressive paddler, getting better and better. He's the world champion. Now I did see Fernando Pimenta a little bit earlier. It looked like he was packing his things away, so just have to wait confirmation that he is actually here and competing. Hope he is. Always good value. Normally in amongst the medals in the long distance race. I was circling round there, but he's on the list. Number 9, Fernando Pimenta, watch out for him. 7, Adam VARGA as well, Olympic silver medalist. James Russell, good results for Great Britain, James, and also good results in the K2 with Trevor Thompson over 500 metres. Ronan Foley, the Irish paddler number 16, had a good B final earlier today in the 1,000 metres. Josh Jastrzębski, he's always there or thereabouts, the Slovenian, being around for what seems forever for Joachim Lindberg from Sweden, and of course Mats Pedersen, the world champion from Denmark. And there is Ale Urania. Now he won a really dramatic and exciting K1000 metre race earlier today. The individual neutral athlete who passed Ivan Hindalov from Bulgaria. Mats Pedersen is number 3 from Denmark. Watch out for him. Ilya Podpolny from Israel was just in picture there. Jakob Zavrel. Nico Paufler from Germany, 3rd at the World Championships. He'll be number 6. Adam VARGA, the tall figure. There's Pimenta in the red hat. He's number 9. Next to him will be Pedro Vazquez from Spain. Going through these quickly. John Bolt from Norway. Jos Zakrishek, there he is, from Slovenia in the green vest. Then we've got James Russell. Can't see Joachim Lindberg. James Russell from Great Britain, 13. Alexander Stroymankov from Ukraine. There's Ronan Foley just going through in picture there, and Rafał Rozolski from Poland.
And here they go,
so we're underway. We are underway in a flurry of paddles. Hard to see who's leading. There's Pimenta in that red cap, turned it round for the distance races. Now look at that, we can just see the echelon forming like bees around the queen bee. With a fight though to see who's top dog here. Use another metaphor, because we've got Adam VARGA, huge tall figure of Adam VARGA, the Hungarian in the black boat. Without words, saying to Pimenta, I'm boss here, thank you. And Fernando Pimenta happy to settle in on the wash. Remember, 6 laps, 1 long one to start and 5 shorter ones. And Mats Pedersen is there. He's number 3 in the white top there. The Danish world champion, really keen to get to the Olympic Games. He's sort of more suited to the long distance racing, marathons, bronze medalist at the European Championships, a short race in marathon, winner in a long race at the Europeans Marathon Championships, but he wants a bit of the sprint action as well. He'd love to go to the Olympic Games, a young Dane. But he's number 3. Pimenta is the red cap, number 9. You've got number 10 in there as well. You've got John Fold. John and his brother Einar, both very good marathon and sprint paddlers. John just missed out the medals of the Europeans in the long distance race last year. There's VARGA. So we've got Pimenta having a quick look round at VARGA. Pimenta, just so experienced. So World Cup a couple of years ago, he won everything. He won the men's K1 500, the men's K1000, the men's K1 5000, and the mixed K2 with Teresa Portela. Just incredible to watch. Laps up the training for Pimenta. I've said this before, the man in the red cap, he will he wins an Olympic medal this time round in Paris, and don't put it past him, he'll become the most decorated athlete in any sport for Portugal. You can see them just going around the first bend. Keep an eye on Pimenta there. 2 children now, Fernando, watching on from home. Absolute national hero he is. This will be, well, Paris will be his 4th Olympic Games. Won a medal in London in 2012, silver medalist then, only 22 years old at the time. Do the maths himself to work out his age now. And then won a bronze medal 10 years later, just about 10 years later, in Tokyo. Totally focused this year on achieving 1 more medal. Only 5 Portuguese athletes in all disciplines have got 2 medals. None of them have got 3 medals. So he's already made history for Portugal, Fernando Pimenta. He's a national hero, a national treasure really. In the red cap there. But gets a medal in Paris, he'll be right at the very top of Portuguese sport. And when he does hang up the paddles, we'll really miss him. Always good value for an interview as well as Fernando Pimenta, number 9 there. John Vold from Norway, distinctive pink cap going well as well. Adam VARGA tracking around on the washes, as is Mads Pedersen. Watch out for these 2. Pedersen as well is just an excellent example of how to conserve energy on the wash. As they get down towards the end of this first lap, Pimenta, the boss, bossing this one. Don't want to do too much work. Just up here, James Russell having a little go there, see if he can get on the wash. In the black cap. There he is, gets pretty much pole position there. Very happy to sit on the side wash of Fernando Pimenta. So 1 long lap done. 5 short laps to go. We saw an absolute classic battle between Fernando Pimenta and the Olympic champion Valent Copas. Valent Copas hadn't raced at all on this European Championships. He saved himself in K1000 metres. Pimenta didn't. He was a medalist in the 500. And those 2 went hammer and tongs at the 1,000 metres right the way down the course. And sadly for them, they were beaten in the end by Ale Urania, the individual neutral athlete who is from Belarusia, on the finish. But just an incredible titanic battle between Copas and Pimenta, and maybe just a little taster of what we've got to look forward to at the Paris Olympics. We know that Pimenta and probably the likes of VARGA, number 7, and Valent Copas are in a fairly heavy period of training at the moment, so they're going to be in scintillating form when it comes to the Olympic Games in just over a month's time. Mads Pedersen there, the young Danish paddler, world champion, European champion in the short distance race at the Marathon Championships, bronze medalist last year at the Marathon, Europeans in the long distance race, over 2 hours of racing that one. This is but a sprint for him. Very happy to sit on the front for now. Go quite quickly around that top bend on this second lap, first of the short laps. Breathing quite hard and just perhaps taking a look round, maybe happy for somebody else to take it up. Fernando Pimenta obliges for now. We have to look round for Pimenta. Actually not too keen to take the lead. He's been given the invitation. He's taking it. Victor Phoenix here, the president of the Portuguese Canoe Federation. Very happy to see a couple of medals across men's K2 200 metres and in a couple of the para-canoe races as well. So a small team have done very well here for Portugal. Elio Lucas, Pimenta's coach, will be watching on. He'll be fueling, rehydrating after this, no doubt, back to home to prepare himself for the last few weeks, sharpening up for the Olympic Games. Clearly, he is in a good place right now. He's in first place right now, but still a good few laps to go yet. Beginning for third of 6. Don't know if it'll just allow after this bend somebody else to take it up. Danish paddlers in there, the Norwegian in the pink cap, John Vold is in there. We haven't really mentioned Rafael Rozalski, the Pole, either. He's got some form over 5,000 metres. He's been a finalist, been a medalist in fact at World Cups before. Back in 2020, the bronze medal in Poznan, his home port, and in Poznan this year he was 7th. Rozalski just out of shot at the moment, the Polish paddler. Pimenta backs it down a little bit, save his energy just a bit. Has a look round, see if anyone else wants to take it up. Mats Pedersen happy to do that. 7 in this group, quite a big group at the moment. Ale Urania, who's won these races in the past, not at the Europeans but in World Cups. They're on their fringes at the moment, number 1. Seen a lot of Pimenta, a lot of Pedersen. John Vold from Norway in the white boat has always been there. Nobody really losing out here. James Russell is just taking his time, backing it down. Paddles almost on the deck, taking it easy. And Adam Varga hasn't done a lot either. Adam Varga, the Olympic silver medalist, former junior world champion. He already is the K1 500 metre European champion of this event. A real talent. It's amazing. The Hungarians have waited a while to find a great K1 paddler again after the likes of Zoltan Gulai in the late 80s, Otto Storms in the 90s, Akos Verikai in the 2000s. Now they've got 2. Valent Kopas, Olympic champion, Adam Varga, Olympic medalist. Though it's not hugely surprising because, of course, Hungary have such, again, great strength and depth. There are more canoe clubs in the Budapest area of Hungary than there are in the whole of Great Britain. And they really encourage their youngsters to race on great courses like this. And even during the event of the European Championships, it's been great to see a junior K4 race. We've seen a race within a race here. Ooh, hotting up just a little bit now. Pimenta wanting to boss this, trying to get his nose ahead of Pedersen. Little flurry of paddles. This always happens, often happens I should say, just before or just after a bend. And yeah, it's the Polish paddler and John Vold from Norway just struggling there. They're going to lose touch if they're not careful. The group of 7 goes to 2 groups, one of 4 and one of 3. Now I don't know if Fernando Pimenta will sense that. Just trying to narrow it down. They have done. There's a gap now between the leading 4 and the next 3. 7 is down to 4. This is the 4th lap. 2 to go after this. James Russell's still in there with the black cap on. A little bit disappointing for him not to make the final of the K2 500, but K2 500 is desperately competitive. It's been a good experience for James here. So is this. Losing out just a little bit now. He's got to work hard to stay with it. Mats Pedersen, world champion, desperate to go to the Olympic Games. Very talented young Danish paddler. Picture there. He's done quite a bit of the work. He shared it between himself and Pimenta. worrying sign, because Adam Varga, number 7, hasn't done a lot. James Russell still in there. Ali Urania also, he's on the outside of the bend. He's working hard just to stay on one of the outside washes. Hasn't done anything so far. Came very late to the party to take the gold medal in the K1000 metres from lane 9. We might find on the last lap he does something similar, or at least tries to, in this long distance race. Ali Urania on the left of your picture, bronze medal of the World Championships over 1,000 metres in 2021. Olympic finalist in K2 in Tokyo, Belarus. European Championship finalist in 21. Been around for a long time. Ali Urania hanging around on the fringes at the moment. World Cup medalist many times in K2 and K1 at 1,000 metres. .5,000 metre medalist of the World Champs back in 2017. 7 years ago. Ali Urania, and there he is, number 1, still there. Here it is, the group of 5 now. Group of 2 behind them. So we've got from 7 to 4 and 3. 5 and 2. Pimenta there. It's done a fair amount of work. This is the penultimate lap. Not sure anything will happen on this one. Maybe someone will have a go exiting this bend or just going into the next one. So these 5 paddlers are trying to think across this lap, but also keep in mind what they're going to do in the next lap as well. Great design, boat design of Mads Pedersen's boat there. Absolutely fantastic eagle picture at the front, on the bow of his boat. The Danish paddler, we'll see that in just a minute. Paddler's very proud of their designs. There it is, number 3. Look at that, slicing through the water. And Pimenta slicing through into, trying to take first place. I'm not sure Mads Pedersen wants him to. Group 3 forming. James Russell trying to pick up the scraps there in the middle, in the V-wash as it's known. 17, maybe being run out of this one just a little bit. That's Rozalski, but he can get back on terms after a difficult turn a lap ago. Hard to know what Fernando Pimenta's thinking. Sunglasses on, his cap on. Mads Pedersen picks it up once more before this bend. A little bit of a practice maybe for the final turn. Once they come round here, the next lap, it'll all kick off in the sprint for the finish. So Mads Pedersen from Denmark, there it is, there's the shot. What a boat, what a design. Cutting through the water there. James Russell in the background with the black cap. Adam Varga, the Hungarian European champion in 500 metres. He's number 7. Good position at the moment. Ali Urania done nothing so far in the black boat with the number 1. There you can see the 5. It's the Polish paddler on the right who's got the worst of the washes. Pimenta, Varga leading the way with Pedersen as they come down towards the grandstand to take the bell. Pedersen's leading, then Pimenta just begin to pick up. Oh, here's Ali Urania. We should see Ali Urania in just a minute. How's it go? Pimenta says no. Here's Varga on the inside, got to watch out for him. Now everything could rearrange around him if he gets his nose in front. Pedersen's not having it. But that is an indication, a little practice run for next lap. Both Pimenta and Varga perhaps just testing themselves out. Thinking, I've got the speed over Pedersen. This is the difference between the sprint paddlers, absolute power, and a marathon paddler's endurance and grit and determination. Right, we're on the last lap. There you can see they cross the finish line. Finish tower in the background. 4 paddlers now. James Russell from Great Britain hanging in 4th place. And it looks like Ali Urani just out of this one at the moment. Pimenta, pole position. Varga to his left. Pedersen to his right. The Danish world champion. Just off to one side is Ali Urania, that gold tip of the boat we can just see in the background, desperately trying to get back on the wash. James Russell, number 13 from Great Britain, doing really well. Just a hang in there. James Russell, well, he was 4th in Poznan at the World Cup, so he had a really good result there. Possibly better than that, he was actually 5th in the 1,000 metres at Poznan. So between him and Dan Johnson, we've really got some strong paddlers from Great Britain over 1,000 metres. Still another step for them to go on the very top of the world stage. Getting in amongst the likes of Varga and Pimenta is very, very difficult. The dedication over years and years, hours, days, weeks, it's taken for the likes of Fernando Pimenta to get there. It's just incredible, on top of the talent that he already has. And that's what the British paddlers have to aim for. For now, James Russell happy to sit on the wash, but he's going to have to do something. So, it heats up. So far, Pimenta, can Pimenta be overtaken from this point? I think it's very, very difficult. There may be only one person who could do that, and that person is there, Adam Varga. But has Adam Varga got enough? He needs to go now. We've only got another 50 or 60 metres to go. Varga has to go. He hasn't got it. He's too tired. It's Pedersen, the Dane, putting Pimenta under pressure. But this man is just incredible. Medalist in the 500 K1, medalist in the 1,000 metres, now the gold medalist and the European champion. Fernando Pimenta takes the gold. It looked like Adam Varga took the silver in the 5,000 metres. And world champion Pedersen looked as if he took the bronze. Fernando Pimenta, well, he's not Hungarian, but he will be a popular winner. Really impressive performance from the Portuguese legend, ahead of Adam Varga and Mats Pedersen. James Russell, what a result for him, another 4th place. Very impressive considering who's around him. Fernando Pimenta loves to chat. He's absolutely exhausted, but he's still debriefing on the race, having a good chat to his pals there. He loves racing, absolutely lives for it. No wonder he's so good. I just saw the Italian Marco Borgotti cross the finish line there. We'll tidy up the rest of the results shortly. There's the start, and probably, there he is in the picture. Want to know how to paddle a kayak well? Watch Fernando Pimenta sitting upright in his boat, really crisp strokes, nice little separation between them, able to be relaxed, focused, strong. He's dynamic, got a great leg drive, good connection across his core muscles onto the blade and the water, and tactically astute as well. There's the boat of Mats Pedersen, beautiful. But when they rounded the final bend for the final time and Pimenta was in front, Only possibly Adam Varga would have the speed. Having become the European champion over 500 metres, Varga there, the tall Hungarian, just didn't have quite enough to get ahead of Fernando Pimenta. May well get an interview on the pontoon with Adam Varga, but we may well with Fernando Pimenta. But we'll keep going round here in the replay. Mats Pedersen did his fair share of work as well, and he is rewarded with a medal. Yeah, there was a bit of argy-bargy out of the bends and into the bends. Pimenta just giving enough. There he is, looking at the sprint. Going really well. Mats Pedersen really put the effort in. Adam Varga looked a little bit tired, but I think the Hungarian had done enough to go over in silver. Mats Pedersen in bronze, but we'll just wait confirmation. Yeah, that looks like confirmation. James Russell in 4th place. Very impressive. And most probably Ale Urania, the winner from the K1000 metres, in 5th. There he is, a European champion once again. 20 minutes 26. Fernando
time that I
Pimenta,
can
always
see
good
you
for an
here.
interview.
You probably must be really happy with that. What were you discussing after the finish line?
Yeah, it's after 2 times in the podium, but without gold. This one with the gold in the hand, the last race of the weekend of the European Championship. Take gold, it's very special, and fight with monsters athletes from canoeing, and I think we do a great show to the people here, the people in home, the sports lovers, the canoeing family. I think they love it, this race, because every time fighting, every time sprint, too much strategy, trying to catch the best wash, trying to catch the lead, and finish with a goal. It's amazing feeling.
You were leading a lot all the way. How can you be so tired in the end?
It's a long time training. Last week we do long sessions, and I think it is why I'm not in best shape. Of course I'm in good shape, but not in my best, I think. And it's more years training and competing and fighting with the best athletes in the world.
So congratulations, the kids can be happy at home that you have all the colors of the medals. Once again, Fernando Pimenta!
Yeah, really impressive, and an understanding that this is a show as well as a race. And they put on a show, these three. Adam Varga there on the far left, Mats Pedersen, the world champion. They share out the medals. Fernando Pimenta confirmed as the gold medalist, European champion. Adam Varga from Hungary, another medal for Hungary. He takes the silver. Mats Pedersen, Danish paddle, takes the bronze. James Russell, an impressive performance from him in 4th place.